So picture this, an entire industry is hitting a wall. Sales are down, costs are up. And yet one company is not just doing okay, they're absolutely crushing it. Today, we're going to break down the amazing story of AR Planner. They're a Japanese home builder that is posting incredible numbers in a market that's, well, going in the completely opposite direction. All right, let's get into it.
First things first, we need to set the scene. To really appreciate what AR Planner has pulled off, you have to understand just how tough the housing market in Japan is right now.
And wow, the numbers really tell the story here. According to Japan's Ministry of Land, new housing starts are falling off a cliff. For the first 9 months of 2025, homes people buy to live in themselves, down over 8%. And houses built to be sold, down more than 6%. These aren't small dips. This is a serious headwind for the whole industry. So what's behind all this? Well, it's kind of a perfect storm. The cost of building materials is just going up, and at the same time, people are feeling a little nervous about the economy, so they're hesitating to make a big purchase like a house. It's a really tough environment to be in, which makes what comes next just that much more incredible.
Okay, so that's the gloomy backdrop. Now, let's flip the script and talk about AR Planner. Because while the rest of the market is shrinking, their results are, for lack of a better word, exploding. The contrast is just night and day.
Get this, while the industry is struggling, AR Planner's sales are up a whopping 18.7% compared to last year. Now, that alone would be pretty darn impressive. But hold on, it gets even better. Their operating profit, which is basically the money they make from their main business, has skyrocketed an unbelievable 68.1%. This tells you they aren't just selling more, they are making way more money on everything they sell. And here is the number that just really seals the deal. A 77.4% jump in their final net profit. In a down market, they have somehow managed to almost double their bottom line. The million-dollar question is, how on earth did they do it?
So how did they pull this off? Well, it wasn't just luck. The secret sauce is in their strategy. They have a really smart business model that just makes them stand out from everyone else. They call it their one-stop platform, and this graphic shows it perfectly. See, instead of only building houses, they handle the whole shebang. They find and buy the land, they let you build a totally custom home, and they also build their own homes to sell. By controlling that entire process, they can keep costs down, and maybe more importantly, they make the whole experience super simple and smooth for buyers.
And the homes themselves? It really comes down to these 3 key things. They're focused on innovative designs that look great, high-quality construction that lasts, and, this is the kicker, they do it all at a really competitive price. It's that magic combo of style, quality, and value that's clearly hitting the mark with customers. But having a fantastic product isn't worth much if nobody knows about it. And this is where they're playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. They've built this powerful digital marketing machine using websites, social media, video, you name it, to connect with home buyers in a really efficient, modern way. Okay, so we've got the strategy, but let's peek under the hood a little bit and see exactly where all this amazing growth is actually coming from. This chart says it all, doesn't it? It's crystal clear. Over 99%, practically all of AR Planner's money comes from their main gig, selling custom-built and ready-to-buy homes. Everything else they do is tiny by comparison. This is a story about intense, laser-like focus. And if you needed any more convincing, this table on profit growth just hammers the point home. While their smaller side businesses are actually losing money, their core housing business saw profits leap by almost 50%. They are doubling down on what works, and boy, is it paying off. So, after a run like this, what does it all mean for the company's future? Well, as you can probably guess, the outlook is looking pretty sunny. The company is so sure that this isn't just some flash in the pan that they have officially raised their earnings forecast for the entire year. They're basically telling the world, yeah, we think this is the new normal, and we're going to make even more money than we thought. And that confidence translates directly into cash for their shareholders. The company has announced a huge boost to its dividend forecast. They're now planning to pay out 80 yen per share. That is a massive sign of financial strength and a real reward for their investors. So at the end of the day, we're left with this huge question. In a market that's supposed to be shrinking, AR Planner has figured out a way to grow like crazy by controlling the whole process, focusing on value, and mastering online marketing. It really makes you wonder, Are we just looking at one successful company? Or are we looking at the new blueprint for how to win in this industry from now on?